welcome back to the show. I was doing a little research, and I can't believe it's been, is it 10 years since Schitt's Creek started?
Yeah.
10 years?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like, you were obviously phenomenal in that. I wanted to show a picture of you with the cast. Here, was this the Emmys when they...
Yeah, that was last year's.
When they hosted the Emmys, yeah. And you got there with Catherine O'Hara. And Eugene, when you get together, is it like old times? Do you see each other a lot or no?
I mean, we all kind of scattered after the show.
Yeah.
But I keep in touch with most everybody, and I can always like knock on someone's door and force them to feed me dinner.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
If I'm in town.
Yeah, of course.
And Dan, texts me whenever he's doing something fancy with someone fancy to remind me that he's a very fancy man.
That's what friends are for, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you be up for a reunion or a reboot or anything? Is there any rumors?
I actually have some... I have not heard a thing.
Oh, that's
not
the
heard
news.
a thing, not heard a thing.
That was the news.
Yes, I have not heard
No.
a drop, but I would be so excited to do something. Although, I feel like Dan needs to
Who would have to do it? Who would have to do it?
I think Dan.
Yeah?
But he has to hurry up because Gravity is doing things to people.
Gravity is doing things to people. That is so funny.
And no one wants that version of.
No, they don't. No, we'll take any version. We just want you guys back together. You're so good.
Thank you.
All right, we're just gonna put it out there, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about the new season of Nine Perfect Strangers. Man, oh man, you're hitting with some heavy hitters here, and holding your own. You're great.
Thank you.
But let's talk. Christine Baranski's in this. How is Christine Baranski? She's fun, right?
She's the most wonderful, not to be hyperbolic, but she's truly like the most wonderful woman I've ever. She's everything you want Christine Baranski to be.
Yeah.
Plus more, like dirty mind, like great hang.
What?
She's amazing. I had like a life moment with her on set because we play a mother and daughter on the show. And we had this one afternoon where we're playing this scene where we're having hallucinogenic drugs administered into our bodies, as mothers and daughters do.
Yeah. It's a very modern show.
Yeah. So we spent the afternoon, we were in these like twin beds next to each other. And, on set, it's a lot of waiting around and it was tight quarters. And so instead of going back to trailers, we just decided to stay in these very cozy beds.
While the crew worked
around.
That's funny.
And at one point, she just leans over to me and she's like, the best way to make use of your time right now, darling. And I said the first thing that came into my mind, which was Kegels? And she goes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Wow.
For those of you...
That's a really... I didn't think you were going to go there.
For those of you who don't know what Kegels are, it's an exercise that one does to strengthen one's pelvic floor.
Yes.
And you tighten and then release.
Okay, yeah, thank you, yeah.
And so we're good,
yeah.
So we spent the afternoon with her just lying there and she'd go, darling, 45 seconds, go. And then we just lie in the bed quietly, doing Kegels with each other.
And how about the great Nicole Kidman?
Oh my God.
She's just the greatest. The
Well,
coolest. The greatest. No.
It was...
How cool is it to be around Nicole Kidman?
It's bizarre. It's a bizarre experience.
Yeah,
like she's otherworldly.
She's a pro, man.
She's such a pro.
Yeah.
And she's so kind of mercurial and she can't, I don't know how she is alive. Like she works so much. She's
also a producer on this.
She's producing, she's doing all these jobs and so
she can act.
Oh my God. And she does every take something completely new every single take. So you're constantly like just trying to keep up with her. And it was amazing.
Is that what you do now? Have you taken that from Nicole?
No, I just do the same thing every time.
No. Do you want to? I can reintroduce you. You can walk out differently.
Yeah, I might try something like scooching on my butt or something.
All right, maybe we won't do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me all about the show and it's set up, what it's about and who you play.
So the show, it's the second season of Nine Perfect Strangers. It's about a whole bunch of quite privileged people who decide to go to this retreat, this therapeutic retreat, to fix their trauma by ingesting psychedelics.
Yeah. Yeah. And this,
And-
by the way, it's gorgeous setting.
It's beautiful. We
Where
shot.
did you film?
Oh gosh, we shot a bunch of it in studio in Munich, and then we got to go like into Austria, into the Alps, and shoot there. And it was such a it was pinch me moments every single day. It
How
was
long was the shoot?
6 months. We were there for 6 months.
Lived in the Alps for 6 months.
Well, yeah, I
That's kinda-
I lived in Munich for 6 months, but yeah, we got to do all these trips, and I did feel quite like Heidi.
You did feel like Heidi. Yeah, why not? Yeah. I want to show a clip. Here's Annie Murphy in season 2 of 9 Perfect Strangers. Take a look at this.
I think that most intimate relationships are up. For example, one person holds the power, and then the other person is just constantly fighting to keep up.
You've been eater for like 4 days. Okay, I've been in evil lesbian purgatory for 6 years.
I'm talking about my mother. I've been talking about my mother for the last 10 minutes.
Come on. Annie Murphy, everybody. New episodes of 9 Perfect Strangers stream Wednesdays on Hulu. Annie and I are doing something fun after the break. Stick around, everybody.